a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go straight into it. Let's go. I'm already burning these guys out.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Give me that.
To throw.
Another
Jones.
one. Another one. Hey.
There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Hey.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of...
Now a hit, loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he's secured.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Gil Sayers. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys continue to pour it on. Didn't have it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
60 outlaw. Just like that. Check 50. Check 50. Sleep rip.
Here's Artis Payne to begin the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. On 2nd down, Mariota again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts file, shall we? 3 guys with the last name Allen got the start in Week 9. Josh in Buffalo, Kyle in Carolina, Brandon in Denver. All 3 got the... It's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. But look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Artis Payne on the toss. Touchdown, Titans. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mariota. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Mariota.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Thomas has got it. Complete. All the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for New England. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play fake. Mariota. He'll buy some time right. And Thomas has it. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Mariota being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Oh, I love this drive.
Well, this game is definitely over.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. He will push his way down to about the 14. And he will not make it to the goal line. As his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Jones throwing again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Aqib Talib, a veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job. Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Oh, it's how to do both of
Upon a
them.
46, a return of 5. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Yeah. Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise up.
Oh, heck no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Fingers. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
Singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to put it away.
You know what I'm talking about offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's a loss of 2, now third down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw. Jones. That's caught by Hollister. Pushing his way through. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
In total.
After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2.
Oh, that's running. That's running. I played on the linebacker spot.
Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And now here's another interception. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
Get off me.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Get off me.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went,
What?
it's
football,
it's
huh?
not a good decision.
I play football.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right, Phil.
General West, they go.
Now Jones throwing after the interception. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And that's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler, Eric Weddle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Past the 10 to about the 12. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. Open man is Michael Thomas.
Turn it up.
A breakaway for Michael Thomas.
All right, but let's see if it
It's one
comes
thing
down
to
to
win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Look at that,
Over the clicking
nigga
on
go. You
offense.
poor
They
punk.
can't help but feel great about
poor
themselves,
punk.
can they? I mean,
Yeah,
what a
this
game
is
to put up
quite
that
a
number of points.
Third,
Continually feel like they're moving the ball
312
and things are working
yards.
and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as
Yeah,
an
they-
offensive
when they have
coordinator, you
things,
still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call,
That means
run,
you play
pass,
hard.
it's all going to
But when
work.
we're
That's
on-
called being
when
in the
we're on
zone.
defense and they got things on, that's what I say. We working harder than them. We tackling them, pushing them, everything. It's good fun. Stop playing with me. We're chewing up. Oh man. Oh man. Nobody don't want to play me because I'm a god, son. Straight up. Like, where is that? So how y'all been day going, man? It's the weekend, Saturday. Hope y'all good. If y'all California, good job for y'all, cause I really wanna move there, but I can't cause I'm 10. Just make sure y'all have a good life, bro. Have a good life, guys. Have a good life. Oh man, we're kicking off.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This will be fielded at the 6.
Bang!
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss.
Yes, sir.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Offside. Defense.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
This is Richard. And an alley to run.
Oh,
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing rig. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day.
That's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler Eric Weddle. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things that I remember about him coming out of school was he's able to wipe things away pretty easily. And
I hold my character in. I hold
after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
There, he ain't.
Now this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with
I love
it.
the jet sweep, bro.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a game that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
He's checking.
You. Get over. Go. Good block.
And again, this time to the tailback.
You see that? Yeah, see that? You see that? That's how you do it, baby.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this.
You already know what I'm doing. You already know what I'm doing.
I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Dave Casper taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, what?
This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Yeah, boy.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Why? I just...
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. And that's going to be by the Pro Bowler, Eric Weddle. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Mariota on first down. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Mariota looking for gain, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Come on, Jenny. Come on, Jenny.
And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
They got a whole pick
Now,
six.
that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and we are tied at 7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Charles, as the Patriots come back out here offensively, gives us a chance to go back to that loss they had Week 9 to Baltimore. So now 8-1. Not going to be an undefeated season, so the 72 Dolphins can take a little breath of relief while they got to worry about the 49ers.
49ers are still out there. They can order, what they want, right, and put it on ice.
Get ready to put it on ice. So now, do you put much emphasis on that loss to Baltimore if you're New England? Or you're like, yeah, whatever, just move on?
I think that they're the team and a franchise that knows how to move on, but they also will look at that tape and realize they've got some things to fix because Baltimore ran the football effectively against them, and it wasn't just the quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Mark Ingram gashed them, and when you're able to do that, that opens up the ability to throw the football. And while the numbers weren't huge for Baltimore, it did allow Lamar Jackson to make some big throws that really helped his team out. So if you're New England, you look at that one and say, we do have some work to do. Let's not worry anymore about giving up just 7.6 points per game.
And the schedule coming up, open week, and then at Philly. And you remember what Tom Brady did to the Eagles defense last time he saw him, 505 yards. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Michael Thomas, 29 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. That's complete to Jake Butt. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, Fitzpatrick. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football.
When they
So
get
you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up the third down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these...
To the air again, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 13 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
I told you he's good. I told you he's good.
Ending a great return that gets him all the way to the 30.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How does the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
If they would have been 2 people out there, my teammates.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mariota now. Caught by his running back, Sayers. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Mariota.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Marcus Mariota. As the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end that.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, it's out in the
about a yard deep.
Who's stuff? Running field.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He was brought down by Darryl Roberts. And quickly, they get to the line. They go play action. Mariota. He's got a man. It's signed. That's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. He completes this to Sutton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mariota. They get it to Sayers on the screen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Get it.
The Lions are able to cover this one up.
We got this.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. From the 25 on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete.
That was almost a 6-6.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He's able to do that on that play and picks up the first down with a nice throw.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Let's go.
On the draw, it's Sayers. Got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They get 6 on the pick up there as the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Throwing on second and 14. Mariota.
Do that.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back live to Orlando. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Here's Mariota. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for a hat trick here as this one continues to go. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit. It
does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Fitzpatrick on first down. Complete out right to Jake Buck.
Bro, what are you doing, Coach? Like, you're the one
I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, could have turned it into much more.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Sean Robinson, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. Third and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And this is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Christian Kirk, 63 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
Thank you.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
A run. This is Sayers. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Dave Casper, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
End of this. Oh, I'm going to end it again. This is crazy. Get it.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up.
Oh, they're going to Hail Mary it? Yes, they are. No, they ain't.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
That one good for 21 yards, and they're going to have a third down. From the gun, Mariota forced out to his left. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sag. And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the...
He's got a man. Complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Mariota here to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now they try the right side. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll sneak it with Mariota, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Zerline now for the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Well, this is going to be the end of this video. Make sure you click that bell.
This is taking just shy of the 10 here.
To see every single video I pop up. And yeah.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.